The Raw rating might be going down, but the NXT rating is going in the completely opposite direction. It is going up, and it has went so far up that it's did its best TV rating in nearly 3 years. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and it looks like Becky Lynch was telling the truth. She tweeted Rebecca ratings yesterday, and she is definitely bringing in the ratings because this latest edition of NXT with Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship drew 850,000 viewers on the USA Network, up 26.3% from last week's 673,000, so almost 200,000, and it is the highest rated NXT in almost 3 years, which just goes to show when you put someone big, when you put a name on NXT, they can draw a number. And we've seen this over the past few months. We've seen Seth Rollins go on it. We've seen people from the Judgment Day go on it. We've seen big things happen on NXT, but nothing as big as this. This is the biggest rating that we've seen NXT get, like I said, in 3 years, and it's an impressive rating considering it really only was Becky Lynch. It's not like they made this a star-studded show. It simply was a normal NXT edition, but with Becky Lynch as the headliner. And, you know, maybe someone told Seth Rollins on the promo that Becky Lynch wears the pants in your family. Well, it looks like maybe she's also the draw in your family. And, yeah, it must suck for Seth Rollins that Becky Lynch seems to be better at everything than he is, because she's come to NXT and she's got the highest rating. Now, in the demographic, it got a 0.26, which represents 335,000 viewers between 18 to 49, and that is up 46.29%. So, I mean, almost up 50%. That's insane. Almost up half of last week's. NXT was ranked number 2 on the night in cable, with a 0.26 demographic. This is up from number 5 last week. So everything's up. Viewership's up, demographics up, and in terms of where NXT was ranked on the night, that is also up. And this is the highest total attendance since Halloween Havoc's show on October 2020. So almost 3 years ago, that Halloween Havoc edition got 876,000. That might have been around the same time that AEW and NXT were having their little, Wednesday night battle, Tuesday night battle, the Wednesday night wars, which we know AEW won. However, in a video a couple weeks ago, I did say that I believed before the end of the year that NXT would overtake AEW in the ratings. Why did I say that? Because you look at AEW, it's on a decline. Now, is it a fast decline? No, but it's a steady decline. If you look at AEW, they used to average round about the million mark. You know, they did, but sometimes it'd be under a million, sometimes it'd be in the 900,000. Okay, not a big deal. But over like the past 6 months, past year, if you look at AEW, like they very rarely get over a million. I think they've broke a million twice in the last year, and it's not even that. They've started dipping now. They used to always be in the 900,000. Now they've dipped to 800,000. There's been a couple of weeks where they've got 700,000. And they're just not improving, no matter what they do. When AEW put on a big show, and they put all their top guys on it, and they advertise it for weeks, and Tony Khan comes out and says, I got a special announcement next week on Dynamite. When Tony Khan does that shit, no one tunes in. You know, they get a wee small boost, but they still can't go over a million viewers. So you can just see that AEW is gradually going down, and NXT has shown that when it brings someone for Raw, when it brings someone for SmackDown, it can spike their rating a lot. And I think this will be enough to beat AEW. It's 850,000. We'll see what AEW does. I would not be surprised if this beats it. But if not, I still stick by my comments. I do believe NXT will beat AEW by the end of the year. Anyway, guys, that's it. Becky Lynch, 2 titles, Becks, big ratings, Becks. What is her nickname going to be? NXT Champion Becks. She won the belt. NXT did its highest rating in 3 years. I guess it's a win-win for WWE, but it's kind of weird that we're coming off the lowest rated Raw of all time. You know, it just shows that the main show, at the end of the day, I mean, this is a decent rating for NXT. but it is development. It doesn't really mean that much. I mean, WWE would rather Raw was doing its best rating in 3 years. Let's be honest, they don't really. NXT's irrelevant at the end of the day. Who cares if NXT's doing its best rating in 3 years if you've got Raw doing its worst rating ever? You know what I mean? Make it make sense, guys. Anyway, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Until then, been Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and peace.